Okay, welcome back to yet another video. Good to see you all again today. We're out here today at Point Arkwright. Beautiful day, rough seas over the rocks. Lovely little background to talk about the new item from Scotty Make Stuff for the Pocket 3. Now it's a water resistant case. We're going to get into it and talk about the specs and why I got it and what it's going to be good for. Righto, let's hit that intro. I bought this a while back around the start of the year when I got the Pocket 3. I seen online and it looked really good. Super handy in regards, it's got great protection for the Pocket 3, just slides in and it's very simple to use. It's got screw mounts, side mounts for your lights or microphones, so everything you needed. The only drama I had with it was it couldn't take the Pocket 3 extension. This is the new one. This is the Pocket 3 water resistant. So this lets us get gives us a water resistant case for the Pocket 3. And it's one of the biggest downsides of the Pocket 3 series, or the Pocket series, is the fact that they're not water resistant like the action cams. Excuse me, I'm balancing on rocks. Now, it's IP22 rated. It's got a 15, that's tested at 15 degree, it's good up to a 15 degree angle, they say. So, like, it's gonna be, for most rain showers, you're gonna be pretty much safe that you can use it. The head can spin around, so I can still spin the head round the other side and come around the whole full way, which is good. So that allows me versatility when I need it. And it'll go up and down. It's got all the movements. And if it starts getting really heavy, you've got this cover here which slides over the top for the rain. It doesn't have access to the power point on the back. So on the back of the cover, you don't get that same power point access, so you can just plug it in when you're home. So you've got to take it out to charge it. But because you can get that battery extension in it, it's going to last longer, so you shouldn't really need a charge. Generally, I can get through most videos I'm taping with that standard little short extension that I had to have on for this. But now I've got the long extension, I should have no dramas whatsoever. I'm never going to run out of battery. So that's really, really good. Still has the same light mounts or hot or cold shoe mounts, so I can put my lights and my microphone on there if I'm working. So that's really good. And I guess, and the cover still pops off, so I can still take the cover off. Let me put this one down. Oh, sorry, gimbal. Sending you back up. So you can still take that on and off. If the rain stops, you can still take it off if you need it. But as you can see here, looks like a little helmet, and it's 3D printed, which is what Scotty does, and it's really good option. I haven't seen any other options for the Pocket 3 in that regards. But yeah, was supposed to rain today. That's why I'm out. I was hoping to be able to test in the rain and get some footage in the rain to see what it's like with the cover and what that looks like. I'll try and get some over the next few days when it does rain, get out and I'll just sit in the rain to try and just at least get you some footage with what it looks like when it rains, if it fogs up or anything like that. So that's stuff I still need to test. Put him back on. Oh, sorry mate. Okay, so slips on and off, nice and easy. Right, we'll go through, I'll come back in a sec and we'll go through some of the specs of it, and we'll go through all the specs and the prices of it, and we'll talk a little bit more about it and why I got it. Right, let's talk about the specs. Woo, come over this side. Now, there's 4 screws on it, the 2 cold shoes, one on the back where I put my PD capture clip, and then obviously the one on the bottom which screws into the Pocket 3, the mount, the same as you do for your little tripod. But it's also got a knurled knob and a screw hole in it, so you can still put your tripod in it if that's what you want to do. So you get 4 units of that. Obviously, the main difference to the old Pro version is it's taller, so I can fit the bigger body, so I can put the extended battery in there, so you get double your life for your battery, which is awesome. I think I've only come close once or twice using the standard battery. Excuse me. But now with this, I know I'm going to have no dramas at all. When it slides up, when your screen's folded in, that's this unit slides straight up to protect the screen as well, which basically had that same job, so you don't lose any protection. The Pro model did have a couple of extra screws down the front, but we lose those extra ones. So I think that had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on the Pro, only 4 on the waterproof. 250 gram weight on it, and as we've said before, it's a IP22 rated, so 15 degrees. So I guess you can imagine it's going to be coming in like that from vertical, come out 15 degrees, and you're probably at that sort of angle. The rain is coming sideways in torrential, I'd probably put it away still, but if it's just a normal rain coming from the top, you should be fine. And for $71, it's pretty hard to beat. Because I'm in the rainforest or even down with the beach, when you get those crashing waves, or when it is raining a lot in the rainforest here on the sunny coast, it's not really sunny, it's actually soggy. You're gonna have protection enough to film without any issues, so you can just concentrate on taking the shots you want to take. And that's probably the most important thing. That ability to be able to go to your scene, set up your video, let the video run, and then do what you need to do with your main camera is pretty important for a photographer or if the videographer. So having that assurity that this is 99% of the time it's going to be fine, and just sit there in the rain and you can just keep filming and do whatever you need to do. It just takes another thing out of the back of your mind. You're not constantly putting gear away, packing it up, and that sort of stuff. So pretty cool. What a day. How good's the waves crashing? Thought it might be a good spot. Just hope one of the rain. Now, so what we're going to do, obviously, that's pretty much all the specs. $71 here in May at the moment. For the May month, it's on special for his birthday, the anniversary of the business. It probably won't come out in May, I don't think. But yeah, $71 is pretty hard to beat that for value. So and there's nothing else I've found out there, so it's really a no-brainer. For what it can, for a $1,000 unit like the Pocket 3, getting that wet and destroyed, or even have to send it back and get it refurbed or fixed, it's a lot of headaches you don't have to worry about. It's really simple. The head does come off, so if it stops raining, if it stops raining, you just take your head off and you're still good to go. So it's going to be interesting, I guess, to see film wise, and I probably can put some of my lens stuff here on the glass to keep that from the water sticking to that as well. So I'm going to probably look at a few little tricks with that, but I want to do some more testing in the rain to see how it goes. And there, straight back on. So pretty easy, and I've only just got it, so I'm still learning little tricks. It's always a little trick on how to get on, so I'm sure I'm going to get better at that. Right, I will see you all next week. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll put the link below if you want to go check it out. No affiliate links or anything like that. Yeah, just a good product, and I want to let you know, if you've got a Pocket 3, that it's definitely something worth looking at. At least we can sort of, what I'll do is a bit of a dry test. And this is going to be, obviously covers off now. I've got it in my hand. I'm going to put the cover on, and I've got it all exposed, and we can sort of see if there's any sort of blurring and any sort of feedback in regards to just the cover by itself. Obviously there's no rain, but what it's for, but let's just see what the actual image looks like when it's different. So I'll chuck this on now. We can at least, with nice bright sun out now, you can sort of see what that image looks like normally. Bear with me. Okay, a little bit tricky. I'm still learning how to put the cover on. Okay, so I'm not going to see this video until we get home. At least now we can sort of see what the image looks like out here. Does that glass, or it's only like a little perspex plastic on there. Does that make deteriorate the footage? I guess that's the main thing. So this will be a good little test. At least we can see what it looks like with just the plastic on, with the head cover on. If it's going to be the fact that it destroys the image and makes it look really bad, well then that's probably something we need to do. You can pull the Perspex plastic out of the cover of the head case. So if we need to, there might be a thing where we pull that out. We're going to lose a little bit of that rain protection, but it might get a good image and still give us a nice, really good rain cover at least. But anyway, good little test, first test of many, and I'll try and get some ones with a rain on it somehow during the week. Okay, so the rain never comes, so I thought I'd put it in the shower. Was the best way to do this. So as you can see, I've got it, the shower's just barely on. Put it on a little bit more. I'm filming. Now, there's some water drops coming around near the screen, which I'm a bit concerned about, but other than that, the actual footage looks pretty good. The gimbal and everything's, gimbal's not being touched or anything like that. I'll zoom in here. Give you a bit more of a close-up on it. You can see what we're after, all looking pretty good. Not bad, righto. Maybe some fogging up. Righto. That's a pretty heavy rain test. As you can imagine, it's not going to be that straight down, but that's vertical on it, so it's good for up to 15 degrees. So at least we know that it's protecting the gimbal and everything like that. We have to, I guess, look down under here. There's a little bit of moisture behind the cover because the cover only comes up underneath the main screen. Obviously, you can't close it off so the screen's covered. You might be able to keep it on there if you vertically do it and then fully seal it up. Let's try that. If I can, while I'm recording, leave that on there, and then I can come up fully, and then I've got a little bit more protection that way. Now, I'm not sure what that'll do to the video as such, whether that'll change it over to the vertical format or not, but that'll give you full protection as it is now. Like, it's still fairly water resistant anyway, the Osmo Pocket. It's not like if you get it splashed on there. If you have a shower like that, that's a pretty direct shower. It's not going to be something that you're normally going to get out in a thing. You're going to be have it sit out in the rain. You're going to probably, if it's pouring, you're going to just close it all up to protect the camera 100%. But I thought this would be a good way. At least you can see the footage coming out of that while we're filming, and then I can put them both up so you at least see what it's like when it's raining. We know that the gimbal's now dry. So what we're going to do, we'll pull that out, we'll pull that cover off, get some of these water drops out the way, bear with me. And you see that's perfectly dry. That cover's dry inside, I'm not sure you can see that, fully dry in the interior. And then nothing around the gimbal or the lens or any of those motor functions in there has got any moisture in it. And that's the most important part, I think, when you look at it. So anyway, I think I'll take that as a success. To protect the unit, it's definitely something, I guess, that's what we're after. And currently there's nothing else out there on the market. So to get something like this is pretty darn good. Righto. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little obscure rain test. That's all I could do for whatever reason to stop raining as soon as I get back to the sunny coast. And it's been sunny all day and for the last week. I couldn't wait any longer. I need to get this done so we can start getting the video edited. And yeah, we'll see you all next time. Stay safe. Peace.